Hello and welcome back to Man of the Antz Plays Planet Coaster. So we are working on the final of the Princess Amelie's fairy tale scenarios, which is, good golly, Miss Molly. We have done the easy and medium objectives, so we just need to sustain a monthly profit of $6,000 for 3 months, and more importantly, build a coaster with all of these requirements: 5 excitement, 6 nausea, 900 meters long, 70 miles an hour, and a drop of at least 65 meters. So we'll focus on the coaster today, and then hope that the profit just comes with that. It says that people are thirsty, but I'm sure at least one of these is a drink, so that's balloons, tiki, and gulpy energy. So there is a drink shop there, which no one seems to be using. So as far as I'm concerned, that's their own problem. Own problem? Their own fault. That's their own fault. That's what I mean to say. So the rides are all nicely busy. That's very busy. That's very busy. That's a little quiet. Is that open? No, it's not. Let's open you up then. No wonder you're a little quiet. This one is open but fairly quiet. Not much in the queue for that. And this one is pretty busy up here. And how are you? You're also pretty quiet. Okay, so the plan was we were going to build the coaster starting here and then dropping down into the gully. So now what I'm thinking is, maybe we start the coaster here, and then we go up here, drop into the gully, and then go around. So should we try that? That seems more plausible, doesn't it? So what kind of coasters do we have? We have the hyper coaster, and the boa, which is inverted. Chain lift can invert for adults and teens only. Chain lift cannot invert for all ages. Do we want an inverting one? What's our monthly profit? That's fine. 5 excitement, 6 nausea, 900 meters long, 70 miles an hour. The biggest drop of at least 65 meters. So I don't really know what that means in terms of, the size of the game. I don't know how high is this? Obviously, it's not 65 meters, we know that for sure, but how high is it? Well, let's go with the boa. Let's go with the boa. So obviously what we'd like to do is have the entrance and exit on different sides, but I'm not sure that's going to be entirely doable. I want to give it a bit of space to come in with, don't we? So should we maybe put it here? And then the roller coaster can come in from there. That seems sensible, doesn't it? So, if we start with this, how do we... I suppose it is already on the same side, so that's fine. That's fine, that's not a problem. So we need to build some track. What's this? Is this the chain lift? This is the chain lift. Do we want a chain lift straight away? No, we don't really. What do we? Well, we want some standard track, which we want to come this way. Oh no, I've put that down. Don't want to put it down. I wanted to put it up. You go. Wanted it to come this way pretty sharply. And then come back on yourself. And then bank around again. In fact, we should probably put a little bit of maybe a little bit of anti-camber on it to get people going straight away. And that one, and then we want to straighten you out. Sort out the camber. Nope. What do I want to do? I want to do that. I want to shorten you. And then we're going to go into the chain lift. So let's stretch it out a little bit. Does it tell us how high it is? I'm not sure it does it? Okay, well, let's do this. Oh, so that is now just about high enough for that. So let's do... Should we do another one? Do a little mini drop and then spin around and then a big drop. Let's do another one. Yeah, I think we've reached the top of the height anyway there. So that's fine. So let's do that and then drop it straight down. And then drop it straight down. Why can't I drop you anymore? It's got to have more than a 20-degree drop, surely. And that's something to do with the... Once we do that... And then there we go, yeah. So I might do a little bit of a camber this way. And then start straightening it out and start twisting it around. Put the camber the other way. Suddenly just realised I haven't really been checking my money. We don't really want it twisting anymore, do we? Do we want? We supposed to want one more, but we'll go straight. And then we'll do a... Ooh. Go that way. And then it's going to flatten out. And so then we want to get rid of the camber. Straighten it up. And then it's going to start coming around. And then a steep come around. A nice steep camber. And then one more. And then you're going to plummet. Maybe even a straight down plummet. So I don't know how much of a drop that is. If I start a test, does it tell me biggest drop? Yes, okay. So where is it? Oh, there it goes. It's just on its way now. Speed up a little bit. Is it not going to give me this until after the ride's completed, though, I wonder? So I just stopped. It's just stopped because that's not a chain. Oh. Oh, I've mucked everything up, people. I've mucked everything up. Stop the test. Yeah, and then these as well. But all the way to there. No, I can't. Need to bring it back a bit. Bring it back a bit. No, I don't want brakes. Why can't I not just... I don't know, why can't I? Why can't I turn that into it? Well, let's start a test and see what happens now. So it gets pushed along. And then doesn't have enough momentum to reach, because that's straight, isn't it? And if I shorten this... No, no. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. What can I do about that? I can make that though, so why can't I make flat and unbanked? It's because it's banked. Can I unbank it? Yes. So if I don't know why you're not snapping anymore. That's a little bit frustrating. Oh my lord. It's got angle snap on, so I'm not sure why it's not. But if I do it just about, is that going to be enough for me to... Yeah, okay, let's do that. So now that whole section is drived. Okay. So let's try that again. So you go along, you get pushed slowly along, so that's going to be a very boring bit of the track, but that's fine. It'll make up for it the rest of it. And then you go into the mountain. There you go. And then you go up this very long climb. I'm really hoping it tells us the biggest drop and stuff, otherwise I'm not sure how we're going to figure it all out. Goes to the top, drops down, spins around, off you go, and straight off the edge. And it does not give us any information. I mean, that's got to be... It's got to be 65, right? Stum. It's got to be. Surely upon surely. Oh, where are we? So. Oh, it's massively cambered, isn't it? Did I do that? I did do that. Oh, that's gone the other way. Why is it so cambered? Okay, let's uncamber it. And then we shall start bringing it up again. Or flattening it out, I guess I should say. So we should go up straight away. Put a bit of a camber on it, just for fun. Funsies. And then we shall turn it this way. We shall leave that negative camber on to give people a little bit of excitement. Oh. Let's just swap the camber just for fun. Bring that back straight. Do a little bit of a drop. Straighten it out. Start it turning this way. Maybe a little bit up. Take that turn off. Is that going to be enough? Maybe a little bit more. And turn it back, and then we're going to have to start bringing it down again, aren't we? That's it, and then flatten it out. Perfect. And then we'll just start putting some camber on, ready for this turn. Swap the camber over just for fun. With a negative camber, start turning it in towards there. Hoping it'll go through there. A little bit frustrating if it doesn't. So I can go down one and then flatten it out. And then if I just hit autocomplete. Well, that's nice. Gives a nice little bump in there as well. Okay, so let's try that. Let's try a test. And let's see what happens. I didn't even know you could do colours and stuff. Oh, is it per section? I see. So you'd have to sort of select it all to do it all. So excitement and fear are low, but nausea even is also low. So that's all fine. So it's a big old climb. What I might have to do is change this section to make this all one drop possibly to get that 65 in there. So the fear's building, the excitement's building as well though. Fear drops, all goes up nicely. Fear goes off, oh my lord. Off my lord. That is a scary ride, and the nausea is absolutely massive. I don't even know where it was coming in now. 0 excitement, 16 fear, 12 nausea. Huh. And the biggest drop is only 47. It needs to be 65, doesn't it? 65 and 70 miles an hour. So you've reached the max speed, that's something. So if we just turn the speed down a bit. and just watch it live. So excitement's okay, fear's good. And they come down. Fear stays good. And there's this bit. And yeah, it's going 70 miles an hour that whole time pretty much. So what if we... I don't want to drive it, I want to do brakes on. Why can't we do brakes? Straight and unbanked. It is unbanked, but it is not straight, is it? So I can't do it to any of those bits. Or any of those bits. Or any of those bits. Yeah, because the problem is it goes up so high. It has all that extra... Oh, stupid building. Where are we? There we are. Has all that extra energy that it just never uses, does it? Does it say how big the climb is? Does it say how big the climb is? No, it doesn't. Biggest drop is 47. It needs to hit 65. Another 20 meters. And I thought that was a pretty massive drop. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, we could lower this for starters. That's something we could do, couldn't we? Lower that. Lower that. Lower that a bit more? Not much more. Why can't we lower that a bit more? I mean, that's going to be massive amounts, isn't it? So what do we do? Well, let's undo a lot of stuff, I guess. Let's undo that, undo that, undo that. Undo, 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 undo. I can't undo? Okay, so I guess we'll just have to start deleting then. It's a little unfortunate, but... There we go. That's what we get for making a mistake. So, if we delete that as well. So at this point we are... Are we banked? Is that banked? Is that next bit banked? Why am I having trouble clicking on this? Come on. So no, I don't think you're banked. You're not going anywhere, are you? So... You are banked. Unbanked. You're not banked. You're not tearing in. So what I'm thinking is... What I'm actually thinking is we sort of just delete this. Bring this up so it's flat. Or just a very gentle one maybe. And then just start bringing it around nice and slow. And then a little bit faster. And then straighten it out. Take off that camber. And this should all count as one big drop then. And then let's bring it up a little bit. And keep it going down, and then let's start flattening it out. So now we are going from all the way... Oh my lord. Oh my lord, what's going on now? From all the way up there, that's one big drop all the way down. So hopefully that will be 65 meters. And it's not banked or anything like that. There's nothing fancy going on. So let's start bringing it back up, twisting it around. Straighten it out. It's going to need to go up very high, isn't it, to... So what we might need to do is start adding in some brakes in places to try and bleed off some of that speed. But for now we can just go up. Flatten it out a little bit. And then start bringing it down nice and gently. Start twisting it around. And let's bring it up a little bit. But let's just leave that there. And bring it... Oh, we can't. Okay, leave it there. Bring it up. And then let's start bringing it around. So we can put in brakes there, can't we? Yes, we can. So bringing it around. Nice and sharp there. Let's start bringing it down as well. So what we want to do really is get it flat fairly quick. Why are you going up? Why are you going up? Don't go up. Ah, because you can't flatten out. Okay. So just flatten out there, that's fine. And then we'll do that. We'll do that, and then if we just hit autocomplete, boom, nice and straight. Okay. So, there's no banking or anything fancy like that. Let's see what happens there. Oh, start test. That'll help. Has it taken away my wheels? It has, hasn't it? Stop test. So we need to add in drivetrains there. We need to get rid of... What was it? It was banked, wasn't it? So let's get rid of the banking. As much as we can. Oh. And then we should be able to... Why can't we do that? Why can't we add in wheels there? Ah, we can now. Drive tires, and we can't there, but that might be enough. Let's try that again. Pushes it along, pushes it around there, enough just to hit that chain lift. Perfect. Up and up and up and up and up. And then down and down and down. Oh, massive fear again, Jesus. Zero excitement and huge fear. So excitement, is it because that's so boring? Is that why they're complaining? Because the rest of it's huge. Look, huge amounts of excitement. What's the other one that popped up? Oh, unhappy vendors. Okay, I might just even pause it a second. So fear is just absolutely monumental across this. Absolutely monumental. It's because it's so fast, and then nausea, massive there because it just you go into like whatever speed it is. What's the speed? Maximum speed, 81. What sort of drops? Well, the drops it needs to be about that size drop as well, though. So we need to carry that on flat out of there, don't we? That's what we need to do. So we need to flatten it out, slow it down, then bring it around. Because the nausea stays high out over there because of the speed of it. Because of how speed it does. So yeah, I mean, it hits 79, 77, 70, so then it's going up. Yeah, it's going so fast around there, look. And it has to go from 68 to 0 in that amount of time. Which is massive. It has to hit 70, so it has to hit this speed, pretty much. How long is it? So it's not even long enough. Needs to be another third longer. So yes, we're going to just flatten that out, go along there, burn off some of that speed. Okay. So let's just, before we do anything, we'll have to add those wheels back in. That's the first thing we'll do. So let's get rid of all of this, say goodbye to all of this. And I want it to go down to, let's get rid of that heat map because I can't see anything. Yeah, so let's go down to about there. So first things first, we will add drive tyres in there. We will get rid of this camber. And we'll add drive tyres in there. And that should be enough to get it pushed up there. Okay then. So let's get rid of that. Oh yes, vendors. I knew there was a reason everything was stopped. Our vendors are unhappy. What are we doing? Park management. Staff. All staff. Ah yes, you are miserable. Because you have a massive workload. What do you do? Who am I looking at here? Who am I looking at? You? Is it you? Yes. What do? You're the food vendor. And it looks busy, so we need another food vendor apparently. Okay, we can do that. Food shops, if we just do a custom one. Custom food. So let's get a Maxalente in then. So let's spin you around so you're facing the right direction. Stick you there. No bins around there, I've just realised. So let's put that there. Let's get some bins going. Because we know how disgusting people are. Bins. And bins. And we'll put some just next to the ATMs there as well. Okay. So that should reduce your workload a little bit. You are still miserably unhappy. You're very unhappy. Why are you so unhappy? I've almost had it with this job. Why? I don't understand why. Why? You're not telling me why. Okay, so he's very happy. This guy's getting there, so let's train him up and let's put that up to what do we used to do? Should we do 350? Let's do 330 and see what happens. And then let's train up all of these. I can't train you because you're too low. I'll put these up to 180. See how that goes. And that should keep them all happy for a little bit longer. Hopefully. That's the plan. So that should reduce your workload. You should be okay now. You don't seem that busy compared to everyone else. I really don't know why you are moaning quite so much. I don't feel like spending money at Looney Blooms 4 right now, say guests using Gulpy Energy. How did I get that? There was a lovely little... So I was on a guest, right. Energy and thirst, so that's their needs, okay. Many guests are thirsty. I mean... Not that many people queuing up for drinks, though, are there? So it can't be that bad off. This is the second time we've had that, though, so maybe I do need to build another drink stall. Well, sod it, not for now. How is our monthly profit doing? 4.5. Okay. So then, Mr. Coaster, Mr. Coaster, Mr. Coaster, what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you? So let's flatten you out. Let's just do some nice gentle little rollicking hills. Just gently working our way up. If we just start off a little test. Bump the speed up. So you go along there, it gives you just enough to hit the chain even, it does. So you go all the way up there, which is all very boring. Fear starts to build, you go around there, you drop down, fear gets very high, nausea gets very high. So do we just have a gentler slope? Is that what we need to do? If I do again, I'm going to get rid of that thing. So maybe that's what we need to do. So let's just get rid of this. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of this, get rid of this. What are we doing here? So maybe we just have to have a gentler slope going down. So we just stick to 220. And just go, 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 go. Is that going to be enough? I wonder. That's turning too much now, isn't it? If I just hit autocomplete, we would have figured it out? Yeah. So I just do that with the intention of undoing that in a second, just to see, make sure that slope's enough. See, it's very high there, but that's fine. Max speed is 82, biggest was 75, it's 70 we needed, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's... Oh, it's 65 we needed, so if anything that's a little bit much. We don't even need to go that far. Okay. So let's actually go less than that then. Oh, ha, and then I immediately... let's try there. If we do there... Oh, I need to stop that. And then autocomplete. And then say yes. And then you do a test. 67, so that's perfect. Speed is 78, we needed 70. Drop is 65, we needed 67, we needed 65. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's undo that then. We can undo that, we're going to undo that. Because that's all flat, so we don't need to worry about that. So at that point, it is going 78 miles per hour. So we need to bleed off all of that speed without really doing much. So we need... Let's just do some of these then. Let's just bleed off some of that speed. we could probably turn that into standard track now because it's all going a bit more gently. And if we hit autocomplete, bang that in. Okay, so let's wait for a test to complete. Did it not make it in? Oh, come on. Okay, get rid of that. Where are the... You're a brake, aren't you? Let's just turn you into standard track. Let's turn you in standard track. I'm going to stop and start the test. Is it going to be long enough? I'm not sure it is, you know, now that I think about it. We might have to do a bit more of a tour around the park. Go through that arch there, maybe. Down it comes. Massive amounts of fear again. Just coast tonight. Nah, 10 fear. What, it can't be more than? Oh, it doesn't mention fear, but it can't be more than 6 nausea, which isn't actually far off. But it's got no excitement. It's got no excitement. All of that is just boring. It's slow and it's boring and it's blah. And it's not long enough either. So apparently that isn't exciting. Going underneath that path is not exciting enough. Huh. Okay. Well, let's... might have to leave it there, in fact. I might have to leave it there. It has been... My profit's well down. It's been about 37 minutes from me doing this. So I'm going to save it there. New park save. 3. Oh, back we go. Save park. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, do click the like or subscribe buttons. It'd be very much appreciated as always. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in Planet Coaster. Thank you very much for joining me.